China is warning the US of potential retaliation as sanctions on Iran intensify. This standoff risks a massive economic collision between two global superpowers that could disrupt markets worldwide. Here is how the strategy to isolate Iran works and why the world is on edge. For years, the United States has sought to cripple Iran's economy through a strategy of maximum pressure. The goal is to isolate the regime and force a change in behavior by cutting off its primary revenue streams. However, this strategy relies heavily on global cooperation. China, as a major trading partner, has historically provided a critical economic lifeline. Now, with the launch of Operation Economic Outcast, the US is intensifying the squeeze. This has pushed tensions to a breaking point, as China warns that further interference in its trade relationships could trigger a direct retaliation. The United States is intensifying its economic offensive against Iran. Scott Bessent has launched Operation Economic Outcast, a strategic move designed to isolate and squeeze the Iranian economy. But the strategy is hitting a geopolitical wall. China has officially warned the US that it may retaliate if these sanctions interfere with its own interests. This creates a critical deadlock, as reports indicate that the effectiveness of this maximum pressure campaign depends almost entirely on China's cooperation. Meanwhile, Iran has vowed its own retaliation following the widening of these sanctions, fueling immediate fears of an escalated conflict. The objective is total economic isolation, but with a global superpower threatening a counterresponse, the success of the operation remains in question. This is more than a dispute over sanctions. It is a direct clash between global superpowers. If China refuses to cooperate or retaliates, the strategy to isolate Iran could fail. The real danger is a wider economic conflict that spills over into other trade sectors. Watch for official responses from Beijing and any sudden shifts in trade policy over the next few days. This is a game of economic chicken, where the global market is the primary casualty. Washington is escalating economic pressure on Iran, while Beijing warns of retaliation. The global economy now sits at a critical crossroads. Do you think these sanctions will work, or will they trigger a larger trade war? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more breaking updates.